Here's 4 signs of anxiety where I will explain what the symptoms are so that you can recognize whether you are going through anxiety. It's very important to recognize what the signs are of anxiety so then you can learn how to manage them, as I myself had suffered from anxiety throughout my childhood and as an adult. I'm 35 years old now, and it's only recently that I've been able to manage my anxiety better, and that's because I can recognize the signs much more easily. Coming up, I will be talking about how anxiety shows up in your behavior and what those symptoms are. Now, according to the World Health Organization, anxiety is the most common type of mental health condition that impacts 301 million people worldwide. Now that's 4% of the world population that's been impacted by anxiety. More women are known to be affected by anxiety than men. Now there's a survey that was done by Forbes that showed that younger people are more likely to be experiencing anxiety than older people. However, there are effective treatments out there for anxiety disorders because 1 in 4 people are treated. Experiencing anxiety is natural and can be necessary when responding to stress or potential dangers. You tend to have feelings of worry, fear, or even being nervous about future events or uncertain outcomes that may happen. Everyone experiences anxiety at one time of their life or another, but when that anxiety becomes really overwhelming and it's impacting your day-to-day life, that's when it's known as an anxiety disorder. Now let's just get started. Number 1 is emotional anxiety. Now that is your actual emotions where you are constantly feeling worry and fear. These feelings make you tense, nervous and scared because you think something bad will happen. You might feel like you're in a sense of danger, panic, feeling irritable, agitated and restless as well. You may also have common thoughts like, I can't handle the way I feel, I can't calm myself down, or I don't want to go out today. These persistent feelings of anxiety, they don't just go away, and that's why it's important to address them and to learn how to manage them. Number 2 is physical anxiety. Now that involves symptoms within your body. You may experience shortness of breath, dizziness, being nauseous, having stomach aches, and having tense muscles, whether that's your neck, your shoulders, your back, or your spine. The symptoms that you might be experiencing is pins and needles in your body, lightheadedness, twitches, feeling thirsty, or even sleeping difficulties. That is your body telling you that you are anxious and you are going through anxiety. Number 3 is cognitive anxiety. Now that is when you are having constant negative thoughts. This is where you are worrying about potential dangers that might take place, or some type of failure that is going to happen, or trouble concentrating or even focusing on a particular task. This often leads to a distorted view of reality. You may even experience racing thoughts, overthinking situations, and struggling to make decisions. Common thoughts that you might have is things like, everything is going to go wrong for me, I might die, and even feeling that I can't focus on anything but my worries. These are negative thoughts that can become very overwhelming and are signs of anxiety. And once you know what those signs are, you can learn how to manage them. Number 4 is behavioural anxiety. Now that involves your actions, like avoiding situations that cause you fear, withdrawing from social interactions, or engaging in compulsive behaviours in the view of trying to reduce your anxiety. Now, this can include avoiding certain activities, procrastinating, seeking reassurance, and having trouble sleeping. Now that's whether having difficulty falling asleep or frequently waking up. These are usually signs that you are feeling anxious, and it is really important to communicate with your friends, family, or even professionals to get the right help. And understanding from others. Recognizing the signs of anxiety much earlier on will help you to manage those symptoms much more effectively. It's really important that you do prioritize your mental health. Remember that you're not alone on this journey at all for mental health, because you really do matter. Thank you so much for taking out the time to listen to 4 signs of anxiety and symptoms explained. I hope this video has helped you to understand and recognize the signs of anxiety and what those symptoms are now. If you have any questions at all, feel free to comment below. If you like my video, please do click on the like button and feel free to hit the subscribe button for more videos.